Well, today, a coalition of community and city leaders is calling on the city of Atlanta to do more to get ready for the World Cup. They're demanding more efforts on public safety, violence interruption, and immigration. Atlanta News First, Sarah Hammond is live from Atlanta City Hall. So, Sarah, what is this group exactly asking for?
Well, this group of activists and some city leaders say they are concerned that Atlanta is not ready for the world to come to the city when they're hosting these 8 World Cup matches here over the summer. Now, this group worries that the World Cup will exacerbate crime and overwhelm police and the 911 center. So they're pushing for funding for violence interrupters and other nonprofits to help. They also worry about immigrants in the city and people visiting from other countries and the impact that immigration and customs enforcement could have on them. Now, that is something that they are also very concerned about. They say Michael Collins with Fair Play ATL says if Atlanta is going to host the world, then the city also has to show off for the people who live here. So this group is calling for investments and solutions to problems they say have gone on for years, including crime, housing, and investments in public safety.
The World Cup is only expected to exacerbate the issues already plaguing working people in Atlanta.
If Atlanta isn't ready on the basics, safety, housing, immigration, diversion, inclusion, then we're not ready for the World Cup.
Now, when it comes to concerns over ICE during the World Cup, City Council takes on a resolution today that would establish policies for Atlanta police officers to document federal immigration activity in the city when APD is present, including preserving any body camera video. Live here at Atlanta City Hall, Sarah Hammond, Atlanta News First.